So before I get to that, though, let's talk about your book. You've got a copy of it now.
I do have a copy. The book is Kangaroo Court. You can see right there. And it is released by Post Hill Press out of New York. The subtitle is How Dirty Prosecutors and Sleazy Lawyers Destroy Political Opponents, Attack Free Speech, and Subvert the Constitution. So the book was just released, and it talks about the Trump cases at the end of the book. The last third about the cases that the president's been under fire for in the last couple of years. The first 2/3 of the book, we look at different cases where the Democrats have gone after not only conservative politicians like Rick Perry and Ted Stevens and the governor of Virginia, Bob McDonnell, but also going after average Americans like pro-life fathers, Paul Vaughn and Mark Houck and Douglas Mackey, who was prosecuted only for a meme or a cartoon lampooning Hillary voters. So the book makes the argument that we need to prosecute these prosecutors. We don't have laws in place. But if you're going to go after somebody and prosecute them only because you disagree with them politically or disagree with what they're saying, or they're pro-life and you're pro-abortion, and so you're going to teach a lesson that people don't come out and speak for life, you're going to prosecute them. Those prosecutors should be subject to prosecution. So we need rogue prosecutor laws. I hope Congress will look at rogue prosecutor laws so that somebody like Jack Smith or Alvin Bragg in the future brings a prosecution primarily for political reasons. And all this is primarily political. We're not talking about meat and potato crimes like larceny, grand theft auto, rape or murder. We're talking about conspiracy to blah, blah, blah. Most political prosecutions throughout history have conspiracy attached to them. So the prosecutor will say conspiracy to undermine the U.S. or whatever, but it's really an attack on the First Amendment. So I hope everybody will go to Amazon or Barnes & Noble and look up Kangaroo Court by Don Brown. Look it up, read it. Let's do a review on it. We need to get about 1 million copies out. We need to expose the Democrats to what they've done, and Kangaroo Court does that in part, at least I hope.
Yeah, absolutely. Go get that. Get the book. You'll be glad you did.